Hillary Clinton is going after Donald Trump in a flurry of interviews recently.
I think our democracy is under continuing assault by the former president. I think he poses a real clear and present danger to the United States. And having lived through that presidency, when it came time to write a political thriller with my friend and collaborator, Louise Penny, of course I would draw from the reality that we all have experienced.
So her present-day media blitz is fueling speculation that she's testing the waters for a potential 2024 presidential run. Team Trump clapped back at their 2016 rival, saying perennial loser Hillary Clinton appears to have recognized that her only marketable attribute is that she lost to Donald J. Trump. Well, they didn't mince words. Jimmy Failla, host of Fox Across America on Fox News Radio. Great show. Tune in.
Hey.
So, Jimmy, I mean, is she dialing it back a little bit, like back to those days of pre-2016, so she can let people see what they missed?
Well, she's absolutely going to run again, Harris. I said this on your show 2 weeks ago.
That we don't have that confirmed.
Harris, stop it.
Is that your spidey sense?
Hillary Clinton is the political equivalent of a stray cat we fed once, and now it will never go away. Like, of course, like she's revealing that this book had something to do with Trump. Yo, Hillary, we know that because this is so emotional for her. It's denying her the self-awareness that would otherwise tell her she sounds like a crazy person. You know, somebody who goes through an ex, who goes through a breakup and they can't stop bringing up their ex. You're like, hey, Hillary, how's your lunch? Oh, it's warm. Unlike Donald, who wasn't warm at all. It's like, we get it. You're obsessed with the guy. She needs to move on because the rest of us have. But I don't think she sees, any world where she's comfortable doing that.
Well, look, focusing on him has not worked for Democrats. I mean, well, it may have worked for Biden.
It did.
Now that we see that it probably wasn't COVID, because that's gotten worse. But anyway, Vice President Kamala Harris' staff attempting to pull the plug on an interview, and how they did it will leave you crying, laughing. She was pressed on, really, who is the president?
I want to know who's the real president of this country. Is it Joe Biden or Joe Manchin?
I'm sorry, I interrupted. I don't think the vice president can hear you. It's Simone. I'm so sorry, Charlamagne. We have to wrap.
She can hear me.
You can hear me? Can you hear me now?
They're acting like they can't hear me. Y'all see that?
I can hear you.
Oh, so who's the
I can hear you.
So who's the real president of this country? Is it Joe Manchin or Joe Biden, Madam Vice President?
Come on, Charlamagne.
Come
on. It's Joe Biden.
I can't tell sometimes.
No. It's Joe Biden, and don't start talking like a Republican about asking whether or not he's president.
Do you think Joe Manchin is a problem?
It's Joe Biden, and I'm Vice President, and my name is Kamala Harris.
Jimmy Failla.
Sassy. Oh, no, you didn't. Listen, where was Simone to cut her off when she was lying about visiting our southern border when she was sitting down with Lester Holt? What I'm bothered by in that interview is that the Democrats, specifically this administration, they have such an entitled attitude when it comes to black support. Don't forget, this is the same Charlamagne show where Joe Biden said, if you have a problem figuring out if you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black. And then what did Kamala do? She did the old, don't start talking like a Republican, as if she's just allowed to shut him down because he's not entitled to dare question what's going on in an administration that, oh, by the way, is crushing working class Americans. So the whole point here, okay, is that Kamala has like a huge authenticity issue, and it's bled beyond Republicans. It's why this administration isn't polling well with independents, and it's why a guy like Charlamagne, who supports their policies, which I think is wrong, is still not going to take them at their word on anything.
Wow. Well, look, it seemed to be at that point when that wasn't even the whole interview. As you listen to more and more of it, I mean, they were trying to stop this, and she wanted to speak up. But when she did, I don't know that it made a difference.
No. That's the thing. And she just hit him with the old, oh, you're a Republican. Okay, there's no case to be made for this bill. It raises inflation. It raises taxes at a time when Americans are struggling. This is the financial equivalent of throwing a drowning man a sofa. Stop it with this bill, Kamala.
The White House doing a big cleanup on aisle 6. After the president accidentally gave his vice president a job promotion during a commencement speech. It's happened before. Watch.
Harris is a proud Howard alum. She might have something to say about Delaware State.
He called her President Harris. The White House corrected that mistake by adding Vice to the official transcript. So they actually changed the document, but not what came out of his mouth because it had already happened. This not the first time, as I mentioned, Biden called his VP president back in March. Jimmy.
Listen, there's no one I feel worse for than the guy who edits these speeches or the sign language interpreter who has to take what Joe says and turn it into real words, because 9 times out of 10, they aren't real words. But here's the thing, Harris. I actually have a theory. I don't think this is a sign of cognitive decline. I think we have seen those signs in other areas, and fair or unfair, you know, if you're the oldest president ever to hold the office, these flubs are going to be associated with such things. Biden is holding office in his late hundreds. If you say the wrong name, people are going to be like, oh, well. But here's my theory really quick, Harris. I think he says President Harris on purpose because it makes him seem more appealing. You know, you watch Biden, you're like, oh, this guy's a mess. But then you hear the term President Harris, and you're like, Joe, get back here. We need you. I think it's genius.
Wow. That's really interesting. By the way, last week when she said, oh, no, we haven't talked about running in 2024, even though the White House is floating out that they're definitely running in 2024.
Stop it.
Yeah, okay.
They're not running a
talk?
Harris, they're not running a 5K in 2024. Stop it.
Jimmy Failla, you are going to be so funny. You're going to kill it on New Year's Eve.
Oh, they're going to get
And I'm grateful that you stopped by the Focus to talk about the serious stuff.
You're the best.
And make us laugh at the same time.
Thanks,
Have
Queen
a
of
great
Daytime.
weekend, my friend.
See you, Ben.
It's not the weekend. It's only Monday.